Hi, my name is Ashley Undercuffler and I play Frenzy in the movie Craving. I got involved in Craving because Kevin actually referred me to Jason Horton, who he's worked with before. And Jason Horton was open to the idea of having me audition. There were 3 characters that I was interested in playing, but Frenzy was by far the coolest character I had read in a really long time.
How?
Frenzy is a firecracker. You never know what she's gonna do or what kind of mood she's in. Frenzy is a very, very passionate person about any way she feels about something. If she loves someone and cares about them, she will fight till the death for them. But if she doesn't like you, then she will maybe even kill you.
How do you like me now, asshole?
Enough! When it came to developing Frenzy's character, I wanted her to be relatable, but I also wanted the audience to feel like they didn't know what she was going to do next. So she had to have a lovable, compassionate side for her love interest in the movie, but she also had to have an intimidation factor to keep the others on edge. And I really had fun developing that with Jason Horton. Frenzy has a very strong romantic relationship with her girlfriend, Lo, who is played by Lee Quinn. Lee Quinn was such an amazing actress to work with. She's very giving, and the communication between both of us felt very safe the entire time. I was lucky enough to get to work hand in hand on and off screen with my real life partner, Kevin Caliber. Kevin is my everything, and he was my biggest supporter when it came to this movie. He encouraged me on and off screen, both as a producer and an actress, and I couldn't have done this without his support. He was our stunt coordinator, so when it came to fight scenes, I felt very safe. My character tends to fight with a lot of people, and that can be scary if you don't trust the stunt coordinator. So that was really fun. And then he was also my producing partner. So we tackled a lot of obstacles that came up on set together and made it work, which was beautiful. But our characters also butt heads in this movie quite a bit. I know that's not a surprise because Frenzy butts heads with everybody, but his character Mac and my character Frenzy get into it in the movie. And we had to facilitate a very long fight scene where he actually throws me up over his head and I land on the floor. So that was really fun. And of course I trusted him and it turned out amazing. There is a pivotal point in the movie where there is a death and Frenzy is very affected by it, as are a lot of the other characters. And I'm lucky enough that Jason Horton really gave me the space and time I needed to get to a darker place to experience that death in the movie. And just the entire cast and crew were really compassionate and patient with the time that's needed to get there. I got to work with Al Gomez one-on-one in a flashback scene, and he is such a giving co-star to share the screen with. He really helped my character get into the darker place that I needed to for that scene and gave me the time and patience to get there. He also is a really empathetic actor, so anytime I needed him to give back to me, even if he's off screen, he would be there for me and he rose to the occasion. Working with Jason Horton as a director and a co-producer is a blessing. He has the most patience and one of the best communication styles I've ever gotten to work with on a production. He answers every email, every question, every phone call promptly, and he's just a really good person. He cares about everybody that he brings on board, and he makes sure that all of us are taken care of, to the point where he doesn't always take care of himself. So sometimes we have had to make him breakfast to make sure he's taken care of, because he just cares about all of us so much.
Give me some spit.
I was lucky enough to work with Robert Bravo from Bravo Special Effects, and this was the first time I have gone through extensive special effects prep and on set. I had to do life casting for my entire head and my entire torso. So we did that in 2 different sessions, and they took 2 to 5 hours each. And Bravo cares so much about us. He makes sure that we feel comfortable and safe, and at any point in time we want to stop, he will stop, and I can get out of the process if I wish. But the life casting for me was very easy and very hard. So the first one I did with Robert Bravo was the head casting. And I thought with my head being covered in special effects that it would be scary, but it really wasn't for me. He made sure I could breathe, and he told me I wouldn't be able to hear, but I could still hear, so that was nice, and it wasn't very uncomfortable. However, when I did the body life casting and I had to stay in this pose for hours, for me it was very, very painful. I have previous muscle issues, and that was hard, and he kept asking me if I want to get out of it, he'll cut me out right now, and I just said no, and let's push through it. And we did it, and we got it done, and the scene that we did that for turned out epic. I was so excited when I heard Felissa Rose was going to be on this production with us. She is such a staple in the horror industry and a talented actress. I couldn't wait to meet her. I couldn't wait to watch her work and learn from her, and I cannot wait for the next one to do it again.